Christmas was more about the presence of people gathering in a home rather than the presents that were under the tree. I grew up on a dairy farm about 20 miles south of here in Madison Township, and had a mother and a father and 3 older brothers and an older sister. 2 weeks before Christmas, we'd gather together around a live Christmas tree, and we'd decorate the tree with strings of popcorn and tinsel and ornaments. It had a big star on top. And usually there was just one gift under the tree for each of us. We opened the gifts after a traditional church service, and then on Sunday evening we'd have a Christmas program, and we always ended with the singing of Silent Night, a cappella, in candlelight, and in German. My older brothers and sister started their families, and that even made for greater gatherings together. My task was to keep order with the nieces and nephews. And so I offered them a penny if they cleaned up their plate and if they behaved themselves. Worked every time. I can't help but think how wonderfully crowded that stable was that first Christmas. It's a good reminder for all of us what Christmas is really all about.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Years ago at a radio station I worked at here in this area, I came to know of a desperately poor family. 7 children, a mom who was unable to work. Their father, who had been a carpenter, was injured and was no longer to work. We described this family's plight on the air, and along with another DJ, we decided to ask for pennies, nickels, dimes, dollars. We asked for small amounts, and it kind of snowballed. We had grocery stores phone in saying they'd deliver groceries. We had people deliver a freezer. A fuel oil company delivered a tank of heating oil. Another contractor company called in to say that they would take care of the leaking roof. As the event progressed, it got bigger and bigger. And before we knew it, we were almost overwhelmed with generosity from the people in the Michiana area. The spirit even extended to times when moms would bring their kids in tow and they'd hand us a crumpled bill and maybe a few small coins. And the mom would say, "Well, this is from my daughter. She robbed her piggy bank to help with the effort." And soon we found that the Christmas spirit was alive and well in dimensions that we had no idea it could reach. That's what generosity is really all about. It was an experience that I'll never forget.
Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Yourself a merry little Christmas now.
There was always a sense of anticipation, excitement at Christmas. Like something was coming, something amazing. Decorating was a really big deal at our house. A couple days before Christmas Eve, we'd go out and pick out the tree, And then on Christmas Eve morning, Dad would bring it in, set it up, and kind of let it all settle. We spent the day kind of sniffing it, touching it, looking through the decorations, wanting to get started. Usually sometime after dinner, early evening, we finally would all gather together and decorate the Christmas tree. Christmas morning was just magical for us. Super early, like all kids do, getting up in the morning. We'd always grab my sister, my little sister. She was the youngest, so we kind of had to scoot her in and send her in to Mom and Dad so that she could get them up. And then we waited. We sat on top of the staircase and we waited till Mom would creep down, check to give us the all clear. And then that was it. It was a race to the bottom of the staircase. And it was just magic. In spite of perusing through the catalogs for weeks before Christmas for that perfect gift, those things that we wanted the most, it always seemed like the thing that was my favorite was something that I didn't ask for and something that wasn't expected. It's as if my mom knew exactly that one thing, that one gift that was going to make all the difference for me at Christmas time. Nowadays, I think we seek that immediate gratification, and it takes away that special sense of anticipation that sets Christmas apart. It's the joy of receiving that ultimate handcrafted gift, picked especially for us by the one, by the Father who knows our hearts better than anybody else.
Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a